Well, hello, my jazzy friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and it's lovely to see you as always. Today, we're asking the important questions.
Who the hell is Johnny Zest?
So, Johnny is not present in other Sims titles, so you don't find him in The Sims 1, 2, or 3. He kind of just crops up out of nowhere in The Sims 4. He lives in a trailer in Oasis Springs on his own. It's not the nicest of places, to be honest with you. When you enter the game, if you go in to play as Johnny, it shows no relationships at all with any other Sims in the game. His current career is open mic seeker, and he has a level 2 in the comedy skill. And his traits are outgoing, ambitious, goofball, and gregarious. So Johnny is technically a land grab, and you can see they live in quite close proximity to each other in Oasis Springs. But obviously, he doesn't live with them, and he doesn't share their last name, so what the fuck? So, for those of you who don't know, the land grabs are a wealthy family in The Sims. They're present in other Sims games as well, not like Johnny. Their name's sometimes featured in building names or sometimes in build and buy objects. You might see their name come up as well. Like, I think there's a TV in The Sims 3 that's like the land grab TV, whatever. Also, in The Sims 4, if your power gets cut off, it will tell you that the land grab power company has shut off your utilities or shut off your water, etc. Stuff like that. Their name is quite literal, like grabbing the land, because the family's wealth stems from property and real estate and commercial property. So Jeffrey married Nancy, who is the land grab. Jeffrey was a modest doctor, but he took Nancy's name when they got married because of the kind of status that name carried. They had a son called Malcolm, who has a much closer relationship with his father than his mother, and Malcolm dreamed of being a doctor like Jeffrey. In The Sims Bustin' Out, Malcolm has two children called Dudley and Mimi Landgrab. The reason that I bring this up is because essentially people aren't quite sure how to place Johnny. No one's really sure how he fits into that family tree or the family in general. And there's lots of theories. There's theories that he's Dudley, because obviously The Sims 4 takes place on this kind of alternate reality, alternate timeline. And there's also theories that he's the child born out of Nancy and Jeffrey going back in time. There's that Nancy and Jeffrey got hold of a time machine. One of them travelled to the future and returned with a teenage son, Johnny, making Johnny older than Malcolm, which he is, and explaining their strange relationship. For some reason, all four end up staying in the future permanently, causing an alternate universe to form. However, Johnny is still virtually a stranger to the land grabs and they clash over lifestyles. I'm not entirely sure which of these theories I tend to side with. I'm not entirely sure he fits either. I'm not sure whether he's Nancy's child or Malcolm's child. I personally think the most likely is a child of Nancy, but like I say, we don't have enough clarity on the situation to be entirely sure about anything. The information that we do know is that in The Sims 4, the reason that he isn't listed as a land grab and the reason that he doesn't live with them is because his family disowned him when he expressed his desire to be a stand-up comedian, to be an entertainer, because obviously that's not really something that fits in with the land grab's history and the land grab's kind of career paths as a general. So his name isn't land grab because he goes by his stage name of Johnny Zest. So the possibility that he's Dudley is fair because, he's obviously not going by his real name. I don't know. He could be a more distant relative also. Whatever the story is, whatever the relation is, his backstory is quite a tragic little situation. And his bio in The Sims 4 is also quite a sad little thing to read. It says, Johnny Zest has the stage name and the dream, but maybe not the talent. Disowned by the land grabs for quitting school, Johnny wants to make his own fame and fortune as a stand-up comedian. And as I said before, when you go into the game, Nancy and Jeff and Malcolm have absolutely no recollection of Johnny whatsoever. They have no relationship, they don't remember him, they don't recognise him. I put Johnny into their house and made him talk to them, and they just got on really, really well, and the resemblance was unbelievable. But yeah, they have no kind of memories of each other whatsoever in The Sims 4. Anyway, that's what I've got for you today on Johnny Zest. Hopefully you enjoyed finding out a little bit more about him if you didn't know it already. Justice for Johnny, loves. Justice for Johnny. Please go play him and give him a nice trailer and the life that he deserves. Hopefully you enjoyed though. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll check you on the next one. Bye bye.